All right, let's talk about it. There's this huge question hanging over basically every workplace right now, and it's sparking a mix of, well, excitement and a whole lot of anxiety. What does AI actually mean for your career? Is it the end of the road, or is it maybe the opportunity of a lifetime?
I mean, this is the big one, isn't it? The question that keeps people up at night. Is all this incredible, fast-moving technology ultimately coming for your desk, for your job? It's a totally valid fear, and you know what? A lot of us are feeling it.
And hey, if you're worried, you are definitely not alone. Right now, about a third of the entire workforce, that's 1 in 3 people, is concerned that AI could make their job obsolete. That is a huge number, and it reflects a very, very real anxiety out there.
People are even calling it the great job anxiety. But here's the thing we need to dig into. How much of this fear is based on what's actually happening? Because the data might just surprise you.
See, when you really look at the research, the dominant trend isn't outright replacement, it's transformation. AI is acting less like an eraser, just wiping jobs off the map, and a lot more like a catalyst, something that's just reshaping what our jobs even look like.
So this means we kind of have to shift our thinking. We need to move away from this fear of being replaced and start wrapping our heads around how we're going to be reshaped, because the very definition of work is evolving as we speak. Okay, so the core of this change is basically a trade-off. The fear, right, is that AI will just eliminate all those mundane, repetitive parts of our jobs. But the reality is that this automation elevates us. It frees up human workers to focus on what we really do best: creative thinking, complex strategy, and making genuine human connections.
Let's make this real. Think about a customer support agent. Before, their day was probably filled with answering the same frequently asked questions over and over. Now, with AI handling all that basic stuff, they become more like a concierge, a specialist who only tackles the most complex, nuanced problems that need real empathy and critical thinking.
And this is not just happening in offices, not at all. In manufacturing, you're seeing the role of a factory worker shift from doing that repetitive manual assembly to becoming a technical overseer, someone who's managing and troubleshooting a whole team of automated machines. You see the exact same kind of elevation in marketing. An analyst who used to spend hours and hours building reports can now get AI-generated insights in seconds. Their real value, their new job, becomes interpreting that data and crafting brilliant, human-led strategies.
You know, this whole new model of working together has created a new kind of professional. And it's got a pretty cool name, borrowed straight from Greek mythology. We are seeing the rise of the centaur.
Now, in this context, a centaur isn't half human, half horse. It's a professional who combines their uniquely human skills, like intuition and creativity, with the incredible speed and power of AI. You're merging human strengths with machine strengths, and you create something way more powerful than either one could ever be alone.
And the performance data on this is it's stunningly clear. In fields from medicine to finance, the results are always the same. A human expert alone, they do pretty well. An AI tool on its own also performs well. But the human plus AI team, the centaur, always outperforms both of them. It's not human versus machine. The future is human with machine.
So if collaboration is the future, then the next logical question is, how do we adapt? Because this shift isn't something that's just going to happen to us. It's going to require us to be proactive and get ready for what's coming next.
And here's the really exciting part. It's so crucial to see that AI isn't just changing the old jobs. It's creating a whole new career landscape. We're now seeing the rise of roles like prompt engineers, AI ethicists, and AI trainers, jobs that, let's be honest, didn't even exist just a few years ago.
And we're not talking about a small shift here. The World Economic Forum projects that by 2025, AI is going to help create 97 million net new jobs. That isn't just a statistic. That's a massive global wave of opportunity.
So, how do you catch that wave? Well, it really seems to come down to these 3 key steps. First, you've got to embrace continuous learning as just a core part of your career. Second, develop what's called AI literacy. You don't need to be a coder, but you do need to understand what these tools are and what they can do. And third, double down on honing those uniquely human skills: creativity, critical thinking, and emotional intelligence.
This quote pretty much captures the new reality perfectly. The very nature of work is becoming this dynamic partnership, right? A collaboration between our own ingenuity and the incredible power of these intelligent machines.
So what this all means is that the most important question you can ask yourself isn't if AI will change your job, because let's face it, it will. The real question, the better question is, how will you choose to collaborate with it? The future isn't about waiting to be replaced, it's about being ready to reshape yourself.